today. How will those players have spent the last few hours ahead of that one?
That's a great question. Probably not doing something that they wish they could that you can do, casting their fan with the serves.
Yingsha gets the opening point of this game. It's so tense inside this arena. It's going to be really difficult for Xingtong to block out the noise, do you think?
She's used to it. Born and raised in China, training in China. Stadiums are full in China. And in the past few years, let's say the last 2 years or so, if you've played in a stadium in China, it's basically like playing an away game for anyone playing against Yingsha.
Yingsha just so impressive on the serve. We've got some fantastic stats about Yingsha's serving. All matches prior to this final, she's won 92 of 159 serves. That's quite some statistic.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, sounded 60%-ish, but... As soon as you said 92, I was thinking, 92%? That can't be. But yeah, out of 150-something serves, okay. So dead even, just like their WTT head-to-head. First serve didn't work out in Xingtong's favor. I like this because Tong is known for her speed and her cool. She's very smooth, but she plays it soft to start. Right to the middle, just slowly, letting Xia take the first big swing.
Well, it looked as though Yingsha would have the beating of Xingtong in that rally, do you think?
It's tough to tell. It didn't appear that way to me. It felt fairly even. I think Xingtong well in position in that rally. It's creating a little bit more stress for Xia to find the opening, catch her off guard.
Off guard that time.
Yeah, the serve set this one up quite nicely. Right to the baseline. That's what a long serve is. Right near your baseline, lands at your opponent's baseline, and then you get something lukewarm and Xia with an unpredictable parallel winner. Kwaimon there on the left of the screen, watching on with the next generation. Kwaimon a wild card here, world number 7.
4-5.
Xingtong with quite a lesson there. For Kwaimon, the next in line.
Xingtong left herself exposed there, allowed Yingsha way too much time on the ball.
In the touch game, it's a fine balance. Keep the opponent off the attack, or if you let them attack, make sure they're not in a good position. Xia moved in well for that when it was just a little bit high.
6-5.
And do you think that because Yingsha has played twice as many games today as Xingtong, that fitness will come into this? I mean, they're both incredible athletes, but do you think there'll be any kind of element of tiredness at all?
I don't think so. It's a good question. Some players, you know, Xu would play 3 events, sometimes 3 matches in the same day, best of 7, and he just gets better as he goes. I think the physical fitness out here I just heard that Xiaxa's played 157 minutes. And it sounded like Tong Tong 128 minutes. So that's before the final started. So in terms of exhaustion, I mean, you wouldn't leave it to chance. These people could run miles and miles. They could play 5 matches in a day if they needed to. I think it's more the mental drain than it is a physical thing for these players. It is really taxing, and there is something to say for mentally draining is also physically draining. That's why players tense up when things are important, when matches get tight. Players do as well. They have to stay loose. When Xiaxa's loose, that's when she took over control of this game.
Oh, that's so good. 4 points ahead now, and this could be where she really starts to pull away at him.
Well, she's definitely one step closer, continuing. There was a sense of freedom where she played a few forehands, and 6 of the last 8 points here. For me, it's that flexibility, the adaptability, the freedom that she seems to feel.
9-6.
Beautiful counter anticipation just a little bit as Tong Tong backs up and slaps it back to the baseline. A forehand flick. This ball right here, Xiaxa. Look at the cross there, seatbelt shot right across the chest from Tong Tong.
Seven, 9.
Well, she had a 4-point cushion, and it's amazing how quickly a lead like that can evaporate. Xingtong just a picture of coolness.
Please continue playing.
That's her thing.
7-9.
They both have elements of coolness. It's pretty crazy. These might be 2 of the coolest players in the world.
As you can hear, the acceleration, the effort that went into earning that game point from Yingsha.
The pivot to transition from the middle. Look at her lean, Xiaxa, and get ready for the finishing lean. She really balanced her weight well to get some twist from that waist to pull the forehand off the elbow, and she's got 3 game points now.
Sends the ball skywards, and Yingsha wraps up the opening game 11 points to 7. Looking good indeed in her title defense here.
Yeah, getting knocked out in the round of 16 to a teammate who's now world number 4 doesn't feel good. What Xiaxa does is she takes names and she starts doing homework. There are a lot of fans.
She rounded the table there. She was just ready to bounce Yingsha.
Yeah, this is recognizing an opportunity quickly and knowing that you must finish the point. That's some power. Really, much less topspin needed when you catch the ball at its peak like that. So the finisher from that angle, pace for real.
One, oh.
A little bit more traditional in the counter topspin game here. Quite a pacey shot as well. Quick, right down the line, sneaks it past. Xiaxa's facial expression said it all, I think. Whew, okay, okay, I see you.
Big power on the forehand from Yingsha.
That's her glamour shot. I was impressed because Xingtong's drop, her touch was so good. And then she gave a ball that felt awkward and spinny. A rhythm breaker, that's low. And Xiaxa goes inside out for that. You shouldn't have to worry about that.
The big forehand in action once again. Yingsha with 2 powerful points.
Tong Tong's trying to escape it. A long push to the forehand after going to the backhand side before when Xiaxa steps around.
3-1.
This is an escape room right now. And the room is made of Xiaxa's forehand.
4-1.
which is crazy because in the women's game, especially at the top speeds, and the top players in the world from China are known for their speed. And Xingtong still hasn't been able to escape at this game. Oh, that's an escape, a counter, an answer to a powerful forehand, flat hit back. Quite a statement for the second time in this match. We just saw a spanking get spanked. Up on one foot, kill, nope. Right back to the baseline. No time to react, just a little shake of the head there. Some water out of the ear and ready for the next point. Yingsha doing well to hang in with the change of pace. That last ball, right to the middle, about 80%.
2-5.
Li Lin warning the players, making sure they don't delay too much.
Xingtong coming under real pressure there. She sends her backhand into the net, and Yingsha opens up a bigger advantage now with 4 points.
That forehand once again. You and I have talked about it throughout the week, but in the women's game, it's usually a lot more backhand-to-backhand rallies for efficiency. Xia is playing a lot with her forehand. Dangerous weapon.
Of course, Xingtong has got one of the best backhands in the women's game.
Some statistics on that, yeah? You're just saying from your observations.
She's looked really good with her backhand play all week. It's been something that's been really impressive from the world number 4.
Got it, got it. Yeah, no doubt.
Four, 6. Four, 6.
A little bit of high-octane backhand-to-backhand rally. More of what I would have expected, I'd say, throughout this match. Again, looking for the elbow and then occasionally going wide. Getting a player to lean off balance.
7.
It's tough when you're playing a home game, but it feels like an away game.
Utterly in control. Xingtong looks skywards as if to look for answers.
Quite interesting. The receiver's game this match, it's been really a receiver's game. Look at this. 1 out of every 8 serves that Tong serves, and less than 3 of every 8 for Xia.
9, 4.
What do you put that down to? Is that perhaps just a nervy atmosphere? Is it the magnitude of the occasion? Because those stats are way down on what we've seen all week.
It's a great question. I don't know exactly. I mean, clearly the receivers are strong, but I think there is an advantage to having the first shot of any rally normally.
It's 16 points now for Yingsha. If she gets this, she's 2 games away from retaining her title. Wraps up the second 11 points to 4. It was a comprehensive second game for Yingsha. Impenetrable.
Double the points of her opponent so far total in this match. Quite a convincing start here from someone looking for revenge. And in the beginning, it wasn't smooth. We saw it right away. Ooh.
One love.
Nice tight serve here. It's the beware of dog sign, the threat waiting on the other side of the net there, that forehand flick. Xingtong followed her serve nicely just to add that pressure. Little Chongqing Hua there, the local dialect, essentially Jiao in Chongqingese.
1-2.
Sung Yingsha sends the ball flying past the shoulders of Xingtong, who applied great pressure in that rally.
Looking for that middle here, back and forth, but Tong got her last shot more clearly on the backhand, which allowed for more racket speed.
1-2. Three, two.
Good variation in the pushing game here from Tong. Again, a push isn't the glamour shot. Rarely do top 10 points end with a push. But it's not about the top 10, it's about winning the points, and Tong knowing that well here. Quick to adapt, Xia gets ready for the long push to the backhand side, replants the feet quickly, doesn't crowd the table too much, doesn't overcommit.
3-0.
Yingsha sets herself up well with a decent serve. Some great power in this rally. She's so compact, isn't she?
Not only is she compact, she moves in and out so well, covers the middle there, and the way she comes forward with that backhand, taking any opportunity she can to gain advantage.
3-5.
It's funny, I would describe her as quite compact normally. Game number 2, her forehand from the start was so prevalent. It was shockingly prevalent in that game. And it still worked, so compact or not, she's just adjusting so quickly.
4-5.
Good deception on the serve here. Appeared to be a kicker with a nice after motion from Xingtong, so that shovel serve causing some trouble for Xia.
That's 5-0. Say 5.
There's only been one previous meeting between this pair where Xingtong has failed to get a single game on the board. You'd have to go all the way back to 2021 to find that occasion.
5-7.
Even from a step and a half behind the table, the forehand is powerful. Xia takes 2 steps back. And that stroke, it's not just the power, it's that she's so flexible, you can't tell where she's going to go.
5-7. Six, 7.
Similar serve, the shovel that we saw. jumping out on that second bounce. Xingtong using it effectively. The touch in this moment, it looked like it was over for sure. The type of shot that people wouldn't even go for. Look how close to the net that stays, and Xia touches it in just the way that it can't be counterattacked and manages to take back the driver's seat in this rally. That's gotta hurt. Mentally, these two players are so focused, but when you're playing at the level that Xingtong has been, and you have the luck and it's not enough, that's tough.
9-6.
Xingtong has reached the final at WTT Champions level before. Macau 2022, yet to win a title at this level. Compare that to Yingsha, who's already got 5 Champions titles to her name.
Comparison done.
Xingtong keeping up the pressure.
Yeah, this is a very pivotal point in the best of 7. To capture this game, this is what Xia had to do against Wang Yidi in the semis. She was down 0-2. It was tight in game 3.
Xingtong brings up 2 match points in emphatic fashion.
To hit it this hard on a receive and recoil to do it again. More parallel with the forehand. It's self-defense for Tong. While she's solid in the defense, Xia not going wide to the line, but a little bit closer to the wrist there, setting up 2 game points for a 3-0 lead. Nice change up here. Tong bringing out some side spin like we haven't seen. Bit of back and side spin there, strawberry underspin, if you will.
Game point saved. Who saw this coming?
To withstand that much pressure, Xia goes essentially for broke with this backhand, the pace on it, and that's the defense we were talking about. It hasn't been easy to find, but Xia plays it to the safer length of the table here. A little bit of predictability, and now alternating serves at deuce.
It's a 3rd game point now for Yingsha. She'll be frustrated with the last couple of points. She'll want to get this one over the line now at the 3rd time of asking.
Had the serves with her last 2 game points. Strong 3rd ball, as you recall, with the backhand last time she had the serve.
Again away from retaining the title she won last year. It was a valiant effort from Xingtong, but she just didn't have enough to really challenge. Saving those 2 game points though, that was much more promising from the world number 4.
Love 1.
Good start here in the 4th, Xingtong. Again, they each have a timeout, no coaches on benches as they're both playing for the Chinese national team here. I like the placement on this, into the middle. Xiaxa's forehand is strong, but she has to take it from behind the body on this because it's so into the middle and it's so deep.
2-love.
Yingsha was poised and ready to receive.
Ma Lin watches on with the finger mustache. Classic for a man in deep thought.
1.
I guess anyone in deep thought, really. Finger mustache.
One, 3.
Yingsha will have things to think about now, going 2 points down in this fourth game. Not in trouble, of course, but not the way she would have expected to start.
Yeah, she does definitely get into a rhythm.
Yingsha opening up the table, and you could hear the effort that both players were putting into this rally.
Yeah, that told the whole story. The grunts back and forth, the abbreviated strokes covering the middle, and then the short side, and Xiaxia knew exactly what to do to angle it back behind.
3-4.
So a quick start for Xingtong, recovered here.
Time out.
The timeout on Tong's side. This setup was so good, and still Yingsha handles this awkward spinny ball from under the table. Tong played that opening forehand, what felt like a perfect way to do it. You want to see the rally continue. It was a long way to go as Ma Junfeng and the rest of the Chinese delegation watch on. That two-shot combination was deadly. Xiaxia had to turn her back to the table.
That's the kind of rally you almost feel yourself holding your breath during.
I love these rallies. We've gotten a fair share of them so far. Just want to see if the ball is going to come down. They've both been forced into a passive shot, a bit of a lob on the other side. Very fluid, wristy shot. Tong getting so much racket speed on that with a very short stroke. Much unlike the forehand, the backhand depends more on the wrist. Therefore, there's less tell, less clues as to what's coming your way. Or fewer clues. English.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Awesome. Tong in good position here, protecting from a cross-court forehand, keeping Xiaxia behind the table. Zhou Yipe, their personal coach for Yingsha. Wang Yibi watching on behind. Climb on there as well. There's such a community sense within the Chinese team that even the personal coach does a good job of being relatively neutral in this situation. WTT, the biggest stage in the world, but Xiaxia's last final, she was bageled, 4-0. That was not in a WTT event. So to come out here and do that to her opponent's defeater would make quite a statement.
It's hard to believe, looking at the scoreline as it is now, to think that that could have happened.
And a gift, Alihu. Tough times here, especially in crucial moments like this.
tough times for both.
Yeah, nice way to bounce back from that. A little bit of resilience. Two of the shortest rallies. The shortest followed by the second shortest, you have to imagine. At least tied for second shortest.
Yingsha brings up 3 championship points, a point away from back-to-back champions titles here in Chongqing.
Please continue play. 10-7.
The sky is the limit for Yingsha. Defending champion defends the title she won last year in a thriller against Fan Manu. This year she powers past Xingtong in straight games. An emphatic victory for China's icon of table tennis. So impressive out there today, Adam.
I didn't expect it to be this quick. Xingtong's in outstanding form. And yet here today, Yingsha let nothing get past her. She adapted. It wasn't the fastest start, and she still won game 1, 11-7. A nail-biter in game number 3, saving 2 game points and winning 4 straight from 8-10 down. And in the end, making the ticket holders happy here. A stadium full of fans, and the world number 1 adds more points to the distance between her and everybody else in the world.
She is an absolute phenomenon, Yingsha. She's got such star appeal as well. She packs out these stadiums, the fans in the fan park wearing jumpers with her face on it. She really does have star quality like none other. And that is yet another trophy for the Yingsha.